Welcome to the Rare History Channel. The man behind the myth, Joe DiMaggio's hidden life, on and off the field. Joseph Paul DiMaggio, or Joltin' Joe as he was affectionately nicknamed, stands as one of the most iconic figures in the history of American baseball. Born into an Italian immigrant family, he transcended his humble beginnings to become a symbol of grace, power, and consistency on the baseball field. His 56-game hitting streak is a feat that remains unmatched, and his contributions to the New York Yankees have left a legacy that continues to resonate with fans across generations. Beyond the diamond, DiMaggio's life was filled with complexities, including his much-publicized marriage to Marilyn Monroe. Here are 15 riveting and lesser-known facts about Joe DiMaggio's life and career. Fact number 1. Childhood immigrant background, a fisherman's son turned baseball legend. Joseph Paul DiMaggio was born to Italian immigrants Giuseppe and Rosalia DiMaggio. His father was a fisherman in the San Francisco Bay Area, and the family's life was centered around the sea. Despite his father's hope that Joe would join the family business, DiMaggio's interest in baseball quickly overshadowed any potential fishing career. He played baseball in the local sandlots and showed early promise, setting him on a path that would lead to legendary status in the sport. His talent and determination turned him from a fisherman's son into an American icon. Number 2. Early start in minor league, a star is born. DiMaggio's ascent began with the San Francisco Seals of the Pacific Coast League. At just 17 years old, he displayed extraordinary skill, including a 61-game hitting streak in 1932, setting a minor league record. His performance caught the attention of major league scouts, and the New York Yankees purchased his contract. The minor league success was merely a prelude to a spectacular major league career, filled with accolades and triumphs. Number 3. The legendary 56-game hitting streak, an unbroken record. DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak in 1941 is perhaps the most famous record in baseball history. Starting on May 15 and ending on July 16, he hit safely in 56 consecutive games, surpassing the previous record of 44. Newspapers covered the streak extensively, and fans all over the country followed his progress. Despite several close calls and intense pressure, DiMaggio maintained his composure and continued the streak, a record that still stands and is considered by many to be unbreakable. Number 4. 3 MVP awards, a triple triumph. DiMaggio's illustrious career with the New York Yankees earned him 3 Most Valuable Player awards, a remarkable achievement. He won the award in 1939, hitting .381 with 30 home runs and 126 RBIs, in 1941, the same year as his hitting streak, when he hit .357 with 30 home runs and 125 RBIs, and in 1947, hitting .315 with 20 home runs and 97 RBIs. These triumphs, along with his 9 World Series titles, underscored his ability to deliver exceptional performances in the most critical moments, both offensively and defensively. His grace, power, and reliability have left a lasting legacy on the game of baseball. Number 5. Military service in World War II, a patriot off the field. Joseph DiMaggio's patriotism extended beyond the baseball field as he enlisted in the U.S. Army Air Forces during World War II, serving from 1943 to 1945. Stationed in California, he worked as a physical education instructor. Although his military duties kept him from combat and he was often used for promotional purposes, his absence from baseball during those peak years undoubtedly affected his overall statistics. This commitment to his country during a critical time showed a different side of the sports hero. Number 6. Marriage to Marilyn Monroe, a brief but intense union. DiMaggio's marriage to Hollywood sensation Marilyn Monroe in 1954 was a media sensation, fusing sports and entertainment's golden worlds. They were married on January 14, 1954, but the intense public scrutiny and personal differences led to a divorce just 274 days later. Despite their separation, they remained emotionally connected, and DiMaggio was devastated by Monroe's death in 1962. Number 7. Retirement at age 36, an early farewell to baseball. Plagued by injuries and feeling the wear and tear of a physically demanding career, DiMaggio retired at the relatively young age of 36 after the 1951 season. His final statistics included a .325 career batting average and 361 home runs. His early retirement left fans wondering what more he could have achieved had his body not betrayed him. The decision underscores the personal sacrifice often hidden behind the glory of professional sports. Number 8. A private funeral for Marilyn Monroe, a symbol of love and respect. After Marilyn Monroe's tragic death in 1962, DiMaggio took on the responsibility of arranging her funeral. He excluded Hollywood's elite, whom he reportedly blamed for her downfall, showing a deep and complex emotional side rarely seen in public. For 20 years after her death, he had roses delivered to her grave thrice a week. This gesture stands as a poignant symbol of his enduring love and complex relationship with the starlet. Number 9. Coffee commercial fame, a brewing success. After retiring from baseball, Joe DiMaggio found success as a spokesman for Mr. Coffee. Starting in the 1970s, his commercials helped transform the brand into a household name, and he became synonymous with the electric drip coffee maker. His charismatic appearance and the clever marketing campaign allowed the company to dominate the market, demonstrating DiMaggio's enduring appeal beyond the baseball diamond. Number 10. The infamous windblown skirt scene. During the filming of The 7-Year Itch, Monroe's skirt famously billowed up as she stood over a subway grate. What's less known is that DiMaggio was present during filming and was said to be furious at the spectacle. This incident allegedly sparked a huge fight between the couple, highlighting the tension between Monroe's public image and DiMaggio's more traditional values. Number 11. The $100,000 salary quest. Joe DiMaggio was one of baseball's first superstars to seek a six-figure salary. After his phenomenal 1949 season, in which he batted .346, hit 14 home runs, and helped the Yankees win the World Series, he sought a salary of $100,000 for the next year. This was an unheard of sum at the time and became a major talking point in sports. Though the Yankees initially balked at his demand, they ultimately agreed to pay him $100,000 in 1950, making him the highest-paid player in baseball at that time. This contract negotiation highlighted DiMaggio's understanding of his value to the game and his willingness to push the boundaries of athlete compensation. His pursuit of a fair wage paved the way for future generations of baseball players to earn salaries commensurate with their talents and contributions on the field. Number 12. I'll go see her every day. After Monroe's death, DiMaggio was devastated. He took charge of the funeral arrangements and sent roses to her grave several times a week for 20 years. A delivery man who regularly brought the flowers recounted that DiMaggio once told him, "I'll go see her every day." His dedication to her memory is a poignant testament to their enduring connection, even after their marriage ended. Number 13. Lifetime Yankees contract, a lifelong connection. In 1970, DiMaggio solidified his connection with the New York Yankees by signing a lifetime contract to serve as a goodwill ambassador. His role involved public appearances, community outreach, and mentoring younger players. Embracing this role until his death, DiMaggio continued to be a beloved figure within the organization and among fans, symbolizing the glory days of the Yankees. Number 14. Reclusive later life, a quiet farewell. DiMaggio's later years were marked by a withdrawal from the public eye. Especially after surgery for lung cancer in 1998, he became increasingly reclusive, preferring to live a quiet and private life. The once vibrant and public figure passed away on March 8, 1999, at the age of 84, in Hollywood, Florida. His death marked the end of an era, but the mystique around his private life continued to fascinate the public. Number 15. Lasting legacy and posthumous honors, immortalized in baseball history. Joe DiMaggio's impact on baseball is still felt, and his legacy continues to be celebrated. In 2000, a panel of experts at the MLB named him the sport's greatest living player, even though he had passed away the previous year. His number 5 was retired by the Yankees, and he was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2017. DiMaggio's life and career continue to inspire new generations of players and fans, underscoring the timeless nature of his talent and character.